Okay, we should be good now. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Just say yes if you can hear me. Everything sounds okay. Should be ready to rock and roll. Welcome, welcome. Should be ready to rock and roll. What's going on, everyone? American Texan, what's up? Ikenna, what's up? Jay Smith, how we doing? Gavin, what's going on? So it's 8:30 a.m. here. I got up a little bit early. Let me know what time it is for you. What part of the world are you tuning in from? Ikenna's from Nigeria. Oh, wow. Let me do a quick sound check. Hopefully this music isn't too loud. Trying to get the coffee house vibes going on. Let me know where you're tuning in from too. Where you found this stream. Was it through email? Was it through Instagram? Was it through Facebook? Just let me know how you found it. Trying to get the coffee house vibes going on. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Sounds okay to me. 6:30, 5:30, 9:30 a.m. Texas. I didn't realize I was an hour behind from Texas. 10:30 a.m. Okay, a lot of different time zones here. Egypt, wow. Martin, good to see you. Discord. By the way, if you're not in the Discord, you should be. It's free. And I update everybody in there when I go live and when we do things. So you should join it. If you'd like a link, let me grab a link for you really quick. I'll put it in chat. Yeah, I couldn't go back to sleep. I woke up at 5 a.m. and I just couldn't fall back asleep. So I was like, well, I guess I'll work. Germany, 4 o'clock. Wow. Found this from Facebook. Okay, good to know. All right, we're just waiting for everybody to get in here and then we'll get started. You're here for money, okay. Well, makes sense to me. So I don't know if you guys know this, but ChatGPT got an update recently. ChatGPT 4. And it's pretty cool. It allows you to generate images now. It allows you to attach files that you can analyze. The only problem is it's limited to 40 requests per day. Oh, per every 3 hours now. So they upped that. That's nice. How many people here use ChatGPT? Just give me a yes. I'm curious. Did you know apparently over 70% of people in the world haven't even logged into ChatGPT yet? I don't know where they got that percentage from, but that's what I heard. Nigerian time, 4:30. China. Oh, wow. I need to move this mic so it's not just in front of my face. Kind of in a weird spot here. I'm going to move it next time I do a live stream. Tony, what's going on? All right. Lots of people. Mike, Soul Awakening. Everybody uses ChatGPT here. That's cool. All right. So let me know in the comments, what are you most interested in learning about? I know obviously making money, that's a big thing. Making money with AI. But what I'm asking is, what is the thing that you have a hard time with when it comes to making money? Is it getting leads? Is it selling, getting on the phone, knowing what to say? Is it, I mean, that's kind of the two main things, getting leads and selling, right? Maybe knowing what to sell. I subscribed to ChatGPT just last week. Oh, nice. Is this recorded? Yeah, we'll leave it up. ChatGPT Plus has a wait list. Yeah, if you're getting into it now, it has a wait list, but I was lucky enough to already be in there, so it just gave it to me. Learning how to make money, sustainability. Okay, so just the entire process. That makes sense. All right, well, I'm going to break down what we're doing here, and then you can tell me when I break this down what part interests you the most, and we can dive into that today. Who's the tutor? What tutor? There are no tutors here. I'm just going to show you what works for me, and you can decide if it'll work for you. All right. So there's short-term gains and long-term when it comes to earning money online. The first is, how do we get leads to pay us for our time? The long term is, how do we get our money to work for us? Okay. So when you're starting out, you're going to have a whole lot of time, but not a whole lot of money. This is where everybody starts, right? They got this time that they can spend learning something, doing something, but they don't have a lot of money. And as you start to get money, you start to lose time. Now, the question is, how do we switch them, right? How do we go from more time to less money to more money, less time? So we got to look at the two different things, short-term gains and long-term gains. So first, the first thing we got to figure out is, how do we get leads to pay us for our time so that we can have less time and more money? And the answer to that is, we can do outreach. So when I first started online 7 or 8 years ago, it might even be longer by now, I kind of lose count of time, but I used to go on Google Maps and I would type in iPhone repair in, back then I was living in California, so I'd type in something like this, and I would start finding these websites' phone numbers. I'd pick up the phone, I'd start calling, and I'd say, hey, there's something wrong with your website, and I want to fix it. And 99% of the time, I would get hung up on. Now, 1% of the time I would make a sale. I got a few clients out of that, but not a lot. And I wouldn't recommend doing that. If you're starting out, you want to use robots, you want to use AI to go do that for you. Because if you get on the phone and call these businesses all day, you can make sales, but most of the time you're going to make no sales, and you're going to waste a lot of time when you can use robots to automate this for you. So let's talk about how we can use robots to start outreaching to these different businesses and how we can start offering them a service for free. Millennial Money Mom. Hey, Chase, working from home today? Yes, I am. They decided to raise the rent on us a month after being there. So I was like, well, I'm not going to come. I'm not going to do that. All right. So let's talk about the principles here. First of all, let me ask a question to everybody. How many people here have tried to do cold outreach? How many people here have walked into a business or sent an email or called a business and said, hey, I want to sell you something. I want to help you with your marketing or your whatever. Just give me a yes if you've done that before. Just curious, see how many people have actually tried. Because the thing that I'm going to show you is going to be a solution. If you've tried and failed at this, I'm going to show you a way that you can pretty much guarantee that you can start getting some business with cold outreach. American Texan said, tried and didn't get far. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough trying to sell something to people that aren't interested in what you're talking about. Money Mom has tried outreach. I know you have. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the formula, and then I'm going to show you how to use robots to scale the formula, okay? Let me open a new notepad here. So here's the formula. If I can get someone a result, I can charge for it. Okay? Now, most people, when they start doing outreach or they start trying to sell things, they do the opposite of this. They go, I can get you a result if you pay me money. Now, here's the thing. This is great if you have people that already know who you are and the leads are warm. Remember how I said over here, long-term gains, how do we get our money to work for us? We're not there yet, okay? So if you're starting out, you're not making over $1,000 a day yet, you're not at this part of the formula. You get this part of the formula when you have enough people asking for your help. But most people that are watching this video right now are in the middle of nowhere. So I just want you to imagine yourself in the middle of nowhere with nobody that wants to give you money. No one wants to pay you, okay? Now, I know that's not everybody here. There's people here that are making money. But if you want to sell services and you want to start selling your time because you have extra time, right? Remember, if you're in this position here, you have more time and less money, then this is what you want to do. If you have more money and less time, then you want to do the next part of this equation. We're not there yet. But if you have more time, I would recommend that you start selling some of your time so you can make more money until you don't have time. And then you can do the next thing. So you're in the middle of nowhere. No one wants to pay you. How do we get people to start paying you? You can tell them, hey, I'm going to get you a result if you pay me money, but I don't recommend that. So what I recommend instead is get somebody a result first. Most people, this is the problem with most people. They can't sell anything, right? You can't sell anything for money. And so the solution would not be to try harder to sell things for money because you're not doing it. Instead, you make it easier on yourself and you ask yourself, can I give this away for free? And this might sound like a silly question, right? Because you might say to yourself, well, of course I can give this away for free. But I'm telling you, giving things away for free is actually harder than you might think. Have you ever seen somebody try to give away a free sample and then people said no to it? You're like, why would that person say no to that? Because people don't like feeling like they have to do something in return. There's an subconscious thing that happens to people that when they get something for free, they feel like they need to do something in return. Have you ever had somebody try to give you something for free and then you go, I don't want that because I don't want to feel like I have to do something in return? And so giving something away for free, people almost always know there's a catch. If I say, can I give you this for free? Most of the time you're going to say, what's the catch? And that's why you always be honest about the catch, okay? What is the catch? If I give you this advice for free right now, right? If I'm helping you, you're watching this stream and I'm helping you. What's the catch, Chase? Why are you going live? Why are you on YouTube live right now? Why are you helping me out? There's a catch, right? Well, the catch is that if I help you, hopefully at some point, you're going to want to pay for some of the things that I provide, right? Whether it's like a course or my software, or whatever it is. And so obviously I'm not just going to go on YouTube live unless I'm getting something out of it. Nobody's going to do anything unless they get something for it, right? And so the world is just one giant negotiation. Everybody's trying to get something out of something. Even if they're doing it for free, they're still getting something out of it. So the question is, can you give something away for free? Now, what do you give away for free? How do I give something away for free and then make money off of it? You just figure out what you want to give away for free and then what you want to get paid for, okay? And what is going to get the result that you are expecting to get. So this is very important because a lot of people want to give stuff away for free, but they don't understand whether or not it's going to give a result, right? I could give away something for free. Let's say I gave you a cookie and I go, look, it's a free cookie. Why don't you want a free cookie? And then you say, okay, I'll take the cookie. And then you eat the cookie, or you take a bite of the cookie and you realize that instead of sugar, I added salt. That's a terrible cookie. So it doesn't matter how many cookies I give away for free. If I'm putting salt in the cookies and people don't like the cookies, I can't sell them. And so a lot of people are trying to first of all, they're trying to sell a cookie without even seeing if they can give it away for free. And then second of all, they don't even know if people even like the cookies. So give them away for free, see if people like them. And then if they don't, figure out why. Oh, it's because I added salt. Okay, I'm going to put sugar in them instead. All right. So what do we give away for free? That's the question. Now, what you give away for free does not matter. All that matters is that if you give it away, it needs to give somebody a result. It needs to give somebody a feeling of, I'm happy I got that thing. I'm happy I got it for free. And then you want them to have the feeling of, wow, that's something I would pay for. Right? If I give you a cookie and you think to yourself immediately, I would buy 10 of those cookies. Well, that's an easy sale. Okay. So the question is, how do we give away a lot of stuff in bulk? How do we give away a ton of free stuff? Because I could get on the phone and talk to these different businesses and say, hey, I got this free cookie for you, or I know what you need to fix on your website. Can I fix it for free? Like, there's all kinds of ways I can offer free value. But it would take me a very long time to go to each business and call the first one, then call the second one, call the third one. So we need an easy way to offer free value without having to do it manually ourselves. And that's where AI, ChatGPT, bots, automation, all that stuff comes in to play. And there's tons of ways you can do this, right? There's so many different ways you can do this. Now, most people, what they do is they try to do some sort of email marketing. The problem with email marketing is that so many people do it that it becomes a thing where you're competing with thousands of other people, millions of other people that are trying to send these cold emails that first of all aren't very good, but second of all, you have to have a setup where you're not hitting spam filters and you have to warm up the emails and then you have to all kinds of stuff. Now, if instead you use something like contact forms, you don't have to do any of that. And I'll explain why. So what we can do is we can use robots to go to these different websites here. Let's say I went to this one. And I went and found the contact page. I just clicked on the book online instead of the contact page. Here we go. Let's go to contact. Now, one of the ways that I can almost guarantee that I'm going to hit this person's inbox with email is just by filling out their form. So Chase Reiner, hey, I did a free thing for you. I made a cookie. Do you want to buy the cookie? Do you want a free cookie? You want to try out this cookie for free? It's really good. Now the cookie again does not matter. It doesn't matter if you're giving them a free video. It doesn't matter if you're giving them a free website. It doesn't matter if you're giving them. All that matters is that you think when they try out the cookie that they're going to be amazed. They're going to go, oh my God, this is the best cookie ever. And then they're going to ask you what? How do I buy more cookies? So I click on submit. I sent one contact form. Now again, if I were to do this manually, just to send one contact form, let's say it takes me 10 seconds. Well, if I do this for 100 different websites, it's going to take me a long time. Now, if I were to do it for 1,000 websites or 10,000 or 100,000 or even 1 million or 10 million websites, how long would that take me? Months. We have the ability these days to run a private server that sends these messages on autopilot for us. How? I'll show you. Before I log into this private server though, let me know if this makes sense and if you're interested in sending out thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of contact forms at a time where you can give away these free cookies and get unlimited leads. Just give me a yes. And before I go into it, you might be thinking, well, how do I know that that works? These are all different email inboxes here. Let me just show you one of them that we've been filling up. Here's a lead we got here. Of course, feel free to write down what you need and the deal can go. This was a message we sent about doing a lead service for them. This person said, call me about the AI system. So we were pitching an AI system to them. All with contact forms. Hi, Todd. If you sold one of our units, we could pay you the same as we pay our sales staff, $50 per unit sold. So this is another person that's interested with their phone number. And I could go through here. Look at this. 8,000 responses. This is just one email inbox. This was only one day of using contact forms. So when I tell you this is the infinite lead glitch, it really is. It requires very little maintenance. It requires very little skill once it's set up. And it requires very little contact forms. You don't need millions of contact forms. You don't need 5 different virtual private servers like I'm running. You could get started with a few thousand. Imagine if you could go and send 2,000 contact forms today. You can. Lots of yeses here. Kari says, or Carrie, LOL, all I have is time. Retired. No debt. Oh, that's nice. I do things for free now a lot. I'm a retired business consultant. Well, don't do things for free forever. That's definitely what you don't want to do. If you offer somebody a cookie and they really like the cookie, but then they don't want to pay for it, that means you're just around the wrong people. Just move on. There's plenty of people in the world that want to pay you for your time and for your help, especially if you learn the stuff I'm showing you here. A lot of people that'll pay for that. All the people here are willing to pay for it. Not all of them, but a lot of people are here willing to pay for it. So that's more proof for you. All right, lots of yeses here. Offer the cookie recipe for a value. So I'll show you a cookie recipe that works. It's pretty simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to log into this private server here. Now this is 1 out of 5 different private servers I have. And again, the reason I have different private servers is because I don't want to run these tools on my actual computer. If I was running a tool on my computer right now, it would slow down the computer. It would make everything lag. So this stream wouldn't even be happening because I'm streaming from my computer. So what I can do is instead I can connect to a virtual server. It's basically just another computer in another location. So if I click connect here, I can connect to one of the servers. Let's going to pull up the server right here. This is another computer. And there we go. I'm on my other computer, and it has nothing to do with my actual computer right now. All right. So this is the tool. It's called GSA. Here's a bunch of contact forms that are already pre-checked, meaning that I can send contact forms to those leads. Or sorry, I can send messages to those contact forms. Now, in a nutshell, this is how simple this is once you set it up. You click on new project. You're going to type something in like dentists in California. Click on OK. I'm going to click on start. Scrape. And here we go. It's finding us a bunch of websites. I can't zoom in here, so sorry if you can barely see it. But right here you can see it says 300 sites, 52 contact pages already found. And here's all the websites here. These are all different websites that we're going through. And you can see it says contact us, contact us. We're finding all the contact us pages on these websites. So pretty quickly, look at this. Let me just stop this here. I have 114 different websites out of the 500 that have contact pages. Now I can also set up this other tool that works with this one that'll actually, if we run into CAPTCHAs, you know, the little things where you go to enter in a message and then it says you have to confirm with a number first or some sort of make sure you're not a robot. This will go and break those for us so we can still send messages. Now, I can send whatever message I want. I have 114 websites here that I can send a message to in just a couple seconds. To specify my message, I just go to submission content, message, and I fill it out. Hi, I saw a few things wrong with your dental marketing. I'd love to send you a report on what I found. Click on OK. I can enter my email. Let me grab the email that we got here. And I'm just using a Gmail that I made in a few seconds. I can specify my phone number, my subject line. Call the subject line website problems. I can enter a name, first name, last name. Or I can keep it random. Put my last name, and that's it. So I can click on OK. I can also enable proxies. I do this because I don't want to get my IP address banned. I can enable CAPTCHAs. And I can even schedule this to run on autopilot. But let's just click on OK. We're going to click on Start. Send message. And here we go. This is the message that's going to send. Yes. Here we go. It's already sent 10, 20, 30, 40 contact forms, 50. So imagine how long this would have taken me to do if I would have done this manually. I just sent 54 contact forms in what? 10 seconds. Now, if I go to that email inbox, I can go see what this looks like. There's all the auto responses that are coming in. There we go. There's another one. Now, if I want to go crazy with this, what I can do is instead of just running like 500 websites, I can go and take a list of pre-built contact forms. These are contact forms that have already been scanned and checked, so we know that they're going to send. And I can just load a chunk of 1 million in there. Let's just load, I don't know, this one in here. Melissa likes the calm music. So I don't know if this is cool to you, but like, remember, you don't have to be an expert to do this. You don't have to go and make a YouTube channel and post on it for 2 years to start getting views and leads. You don't have to even have anybody know who you are, because this is completely anonymous. I don't know how much cooler it gets than that, right? The hard part for you at this point is not going to be generating the leads. It's going to be going and selling to the leads. We can talk about how to do that too. But here we go. We just imported 1 million domains. Now, instead of saying dental company, I can say, I saw a few things wrong with your website. Click on OK. Start. We're going to rename this so we know what this is. Chunk of 1 million US websites. Start. Send. Continue. And now watch this. This is where it gets really cool. So now we're not just going to send 54 messages. Over the next couple hours, we're going to send 1 million messages. And if I wanted to, I could send 12 million messages today. But I'm telling you, that's going to be too many. You're going to start sending messages, and you're going to say to yourself, I really need to stop. I'm getting too many leads. So we can see all the auto responses coming in right now. Hello, Todd. Thanks for contacting Dental Group. And if I just keep clicking on refresh here, we're going to get a lot of auto responses pretty soon. A lot of them are probably going to spam. So pretty cool, right? Now, the question is, what do we do after we start getting these responses? Because we're going to have a lot of people say, what's wrong with my website? How do I fix it? And from that point, all you have to do is get them to take the cookie. So basically, the first part of this, we said, hey, we have a free cookie. Would you like it? And then the next part of that is, okay, I want the cookie, right? They say, I want the cookie. And then all we have to do is make sure the cookie tastes good. Now, that's actually the hard part, because a lot of people are very particular about their cookies. Some people like oatmeal cookies. Some people like, I don't know, whatever, chocolate chip. And so what we want to do is we want to figure out how to give them things that they actually like. And so what I recommend is, if you want to give them something kind of cool, and this is what we've been using our tool for, Shinefy, give them a video of their website. Most people don't have videos. So what I can do is, instead of doing websites like this, there's something wrong with your website, I can say, let's stop this. Look, we just sent 1,500 contact forms in the matter of 1 minute. And I will tell you, a lot of these probably aren't only US. I think these are websites all around the world, but still. So we'll stop that for a second. We're going to change our message. We're going to offer a free video service. Let me know if this is cool. Let me know if you think this is cool. Give me a 1 in the chat. I'm just interested. I know Melissa thinks this is cool. What's the core business of this system? Offering value with robots. Giving away free cookies. So we're going to change the submission content here. We're going to change the message. We're going to click on OK. We're going to say, and this is one we've already tested. Hi, I made a marketing video for your website for free. Can I send it here? with yes, if so. Click on OK, click on OK, click on start, send, and there we go. Boom. Now these are sending. And the reason why, again, why I have 5 virtual private servers is because if I want to go and send, instead of 1,000 messages a minute or every 30 seconds, if I have 5 private servers, I can send 5 to 10,000 messages a minute. So it's just more control. And I'm going to tell you something else. This system isn't necessarily as easy as I made it out to be because of the fact that the setup does take a little bit of time. You have to set up the private server. You have to set up your proxies. You have to set up the tool with the CAPTCHA breaker. So there is a little bit of a setup. It takes about an hour to an hour and a half to set up if you know what you're doing. So if you want a setup, if you'd like me to help you set this up, I'm going to leave a link in the chat. This is where the catch comes in from what I said earlier. If you'd like me to set you up, I'm going to leave a link so that I can help you out. Let me ask if I can log in to grab this link really quick. I don't want to kick our designer out. Can I log into ThriveCart? Okay, thank you. Bye. We have this thing where if you log into ThriveCart at the same time as somebody else, it kicks them out and then it ruins their design. Or it just doesn't save it. So there's only a few spots, by the way, for this done for you setup. If you want me to reserve it for you, just comment DFY and I'll make sure I save you a seat. Or a spot, I mean. It's $297 for the setup. But just remember, with the setup, you do also have to get the tools, which it's going to run you a couple $100. Can we control which country receives this message? Yeah. I mean, it just really depends on how you're scraping. That's the biggest thing. All right. So we can start offering a free marketing video. Now, when somebody says yes, let's just assume one of these people say yes here. All right, so this person says yes to whatever. I can go to their website here. Open it in a different window just to make sure it's okay for YouTube. There we go. All right, so this person says yes. I want to give them a free video. So what I can do, I can go to one of their web pages and I can make a video for each one of their pages. Or I can just make a video for the first page and then offer them the rest of the pages. Copy this text here. Go to Shinefy. And if you don't have Shinefy yet, by the way, we're doing live classes. Let me explain how this works because this is really, really cool. We weren't doing this before, but now we are. Shinefy.com. Scroll down. Get our $27 monthly subscription. It's $1 to try out for 2 days. You get the tool, and then you also get our boot camp. Our boot camp, it's a 6-week boot camp, which is starting on Monday. In the boot camp, you get to join us live on Zoom once to twice a week for 6 weeks. It's probably going to be twice a week, Monday and Friday, 12 p.m. Pacific. And you're going to get to join us and ask questions on Zoom while we walk you through this entire system, step by step. From beginner to advanced. So I would join this, go grab it. You get the tool as well. Once you get the tool, you sign in through Discord or through whatever login you get that gets emailed to you. We're going to click on video generator here. And then we can either paste the website or we can just paste the text. You're going to get a more accurate render if you actually paste the text. All right, so here it is. We are a number one. I would say they probably spelled this wrong. We are the #1 development agency that is top. Okay, cool. So now we can choose the music, the voice that we want. We'll just do this one. We can preview what it sounds like.
I'd rather regret the things that I
That one actually sounds a little weird. Let's do this one.
Life without love.
Okay, that's cool. Avatar, if we want the avatar and then whatever extras, click on generate, and then that'll generate us a video. Now, if we want to go make another video because we want to offer them a little bit more value, we can go to their next page here. And then AI and ChatGPT is going to give us all of this. American Texan says, are you rolling ShineRanker into Shinefy? Yeah, so ShineRanker is kind of getting sunsetted. So we're going to basically mainly focus on Shinefy, or we're only going to focus on Shinefy moving forward. There we go. We generated another one. And then if we want to generate another one, we can generate another one. We can generate as many as we want. And then this is going to go, it's going to build the images. It's going to use AI to build the images. It's going to use an AI voice to do the voiceover. It's going to do everything that we need to do. And by the way, one of the things I want to show you is that we have some new features coming out where, this is kind of cool. Let me show you this really quick. You're going to be able to choose and preview everything. You're going to be able to choose the images, preview the images. You're going to be able to preview the audio. You're going to be able to do a little bit more customization, because one of the problems with Shinefy is it's kind of random right now. So we wanted to give you more customizations. Hobbies and passions. Okay. And Robbie, both of you are interested for the DFY. I will make sure to mark you down. Remember, I'm setting this up for you, and my time is very limited. So if you want my help, I would go grab the DFY, and we'll just get on a call. We'll get on a screen share, and I'll help you set it up. But I'm only doing that for a few people because it's more of a test to see how people do with the service. So I'm trying to get you some screenshots here so you can see what we're working on. All right. So here you can see, you actually can't see it. Let me grab another one. Here it is. So you're going to have the preview audio feature here, so you can hear what the video is going to sound like before you generate it. You're going to be able to choose your images. So if you don't, and in your image duration, how long you want an image to play, you're going to be able to choose to regenerate the images. And then, this is a feature that people have been waiting for. You're going to be able to choose a different ratio. So you can do a long form video, like a YouTube video, instead of just a short form video. DFY. Okay, hobbies and passions says, my name is Paul. Cool. So pretty cool. That's going to be out pretty soon. And that way you'll be able to generate long form videos for yourself and for others, as well as, you know, customize them a little bit more. We're also working on an editor feature. So you'll be able to kind of actually edit the videos, sort of like CapCut. It'll be a basic editor, but it'll just give you a little bit more control over the app. Show you an example of what we're thinking. Something kind of like this. You can see it's just a basic kind of editor where you can drag and drop your own logos and that kind of stuff while you're on Shinefy. So anyways, going back to here, we're waiting for the videos to generate. They usually take a couple minutes. You can see this one's on image 6, usually done by image 8. This one's finalizing. And we can see, as we're waiting for that, we're having all these auto responses come in. Look, this is just in the last minute. And you can see we're already getting responses. Here we go. Oh, that's an auto response. Sorry. It usually takes a little while to start seeing the responses come in. Most people don't immediately respond. Hoping to show you at least one response while we're still on here. Now, look at this. We're at 5,000 contact forms submitted. It's a lot. So while these videos are finalizing, I will be right back. All right, videos are done. See what we got. Let me turn off the audio here just so we can hear this.
Search engine optimization plays a crucial role in your digital marketing strategy. We have ranked around 650 plus websites with our bespoke SEO services for startups and established businesses. We are one of the highly recommended SEO agencies, promising to serve customers happily. Our main goal is to see a business grow in organic search and generate qualified leads.
Okay, that's the first one. Let's see the other one.
We are the #1 web development agency that has top web developers in Pakistan. Tell us what you want to develop and we will bring it to fruition. From e-commerce to web development services, we do everything in between.
Now, by the way, one of the angles on these videos, let me just click on download on both of these. One of the angles would be to even offer them the tool, because you can get an affiliate link for Shinefy, and you could offer that they use the tool themselves. Say, hey, I made these videos for your website. If you want to make them yourself, I can walk you through it. You can get started for $1. Give them the trial link. Go find that website that said yes. I believe it was I don't even know. We're gonna have to go back through our tons of emails and find it. I think this is it. We could say, if you want me to show you how I did this with AI and how you can use this to generate leads, let me know. There we go. Now, obviously, you don't have to do this all day either. You could always hire a virtual assistant to help you with this. Just an idea. If you don't know what a virtual assistant is, it's somebody that can help you automate your tasks. So you can have somebody else click the buttons. If I go to onlinejobs.ph and go to the search bar, type in virtual assistant, and I can find somebody that I can hire for whatever salary I want to specify, $2 to $5 an hour. And I can tell them, hey, make sure you go through all these emails and respond to them with videos. By the way, I learned about this via email. Oh, awesome. Long form in Shinefy, that's going to be amazing. Yes. And an editor. So anyways, I don't know if that's cool to you, but it's cool to me. Hopefully you learned something today. If you did, let me know. And if you want me to keep doing these videos, let me know. But I just wanted to do a live and kind of just show you behind the scenes what we're working on. If you have any ideas on what you want to see next, let me know what I can do to help. For the moment, my goal is just to keep improving this process. Now, again, if you're not joining the bootcamp, you really should. It's only $27 a month now to be able to join. Just getting the Shinefy Lite. Somebody asked, by the way, how many videos can I generate with 50 credits? Depends on how many credits you're using per video, but let's say you're using 2 credits per video. You're going to generate about 25 videos, which breaks down to about $1 per video. And if you're going to be needing more credits, you can always buy the more credits feature. There's a refill option once you pay for the videos. It's like, I think $20 for another 20 credits. So like about $1 a video, give or take, depending on what features you're using. So you can also get the yearly. The yearly, it's $500 a year. You get 200 credits per month for 12 months, which is a really good deal because the amount of videos you're going to get for that is a lot, right? That's $500 for basically $200 credits times 12, 2,400 credits. So over the next year, you could generate around 2,000 videos for $500. It's a way better deal on the yearly. In fact, we should raise that at some point, but yeah, that's it. I'm trying to do as many live streams as I can, but I get pretty busy, but I do like doing them. So hopefully we'll see you on Monday. If you're planning on showing up Monday on the bootcamp, let me know. Again, you do have to subscribe to one of the Shinefy plans. You can get in at the 27. Just let me know. Respond with the word yes. I'd like to know who's showing up. It should be a big class on Monday. I think it'll probably be about over 100 people at least. And we're going to be walking you through everything. Basically starting with just downloading this tool and putting it on your computer. And then we're going to walk through getting clients with video. We also do raffles in the lives too, so you can win stuff in the Zoom calls. But that's pretty much it. So everything I talked about, I will leave as links in the description of this video, by the way. And that way you can check them out later or whenever. But yeah, that's it for today. I appreciate you all for being here. Appreciate you all for stopping by. And hopefully we'll see you very soon in the near future. But until then, happy money making. We'll see you next time. Bye.